I'm just pulling your leg, man. And you guys are doing some amazing work. This organization, when Numbuso pitched it to us, she was like, they are killing it. They are doing something very, very interesting, and we are going to be unpacking it. So, you guys are beautifying neighborhoods and bringing people together through acts of kindness, and this time through a powerful wall painting project in Sandton. And this wall is, correct me if I'm wrong, 100 meters long, starting at the Burger King in Rivonia Road, right? Yeah, we are joined in studio by the international award-winning volunteer group ASEZ WAO, and I should say wow to the work that you're doing. Might as well. And for the purposes of this conversation, gentlemen, please introduce yourselves and your positions at ASEZ WAO.
My name is Maliviwe Diko, just a member of ASEZ WAO and the rep today.
Amazing.
Yes, also my name is Thando Matutu. I'm also a member of ASEZ WAO.
Yeah. So tell us about it. I mean, what is ASEZ WAO?
So ASEZ WAO is an international volunteer group of the Church of God, young adult workers in 175 countries, more than 7,500 regions worldwide. And ASEZ WAO basically stands for Save the Earth from A to Z. And WAO means we are one family, which means save the world from the beginning to the end as one family. Yeah.
Okay, that's actually probably the best acronym I've ever heard. I'm not even joking when I say this. Yeah. So when you speak about volunteering and some of the initiatives, talk to me about some of the things that you guys have done to save the world, of course.
So many of our active volunteer work is comprised of many categories when you look at environmental pollution, acts of climate change prevention, and just making the world a better place in terms of what we're doing also today in Sandton. Crime prevention is part of our crime prevention initiative to beautify the neighborhoods. I'm sure you've heard about the broken window phenomenon. It's a criminology theory which says the more visible signs of disorder are seen in a neighborhood, such as broken windows or graffiti, that encourages more criminal behavior. Yeah. So today we are trying to counter those kind of things, and yeah.
And for some reason, as you were saying that, I just thought of like a garden, for example, like planting a flower in an unfertile ground. You know, you plant in like a polluted ground. I mean, I'd like to think that the broken windows, the graffiti would kind of play in that sense. But you guys have taken that and flipped it on its hood now, because you said we can have the art on the walls, just in a very dignified way. So what are we doing today? Today is a very monumental day. It's quite an early morning for you guys. You have quite a lot to do today.
Yeah, so as you mentioned, we'll be painting Rivonia Road from Burger King, as you said, 58 Rivonia Road today. We're painting that complex in Nanda. Obviously, the councillor, in partnership with a councillor called Andrew Stewart, he had an idea, what is it that we can do together, because we've been doing this for some time, you know, even planting trees, donating blood, cleanup campaigns, etc. So I was thinking, what is it that we can do together? So he said he chose that street because there's a G20 coming up in November. So that's the main street in Rivonia Road. So that's like that graffiti there was a blemish in the neighborhood. So people coming in and outside of Sandton, it wasn't going to be good for the G20. So we thought that maybe as a legacy also we involved volunteerism into the thing. Yeah. We were an organization that volunteers a lot, a youth organization. So we decided, let's partner together. What is it that we can do? We decided maybe we can paint the area there. People from the area, they volunteered also to give the paint and the equipment. But since ASEZ WAO consists of young adults from institutions like UJ, Tux, VETS, etc. So they thought it was a great initiative to get the youth involved. So we're going to be painting today. Maybe about 60 students will be coming there, also young adults as well. Anyone who wants to come and join also as part of the legacy leading up to the G20, they can come and join. You know, it's a good event. Volunteerism needs to be promoted, you know, so that's what we're doing today. Yes.
I want us to park there by that V word, because I think in the last say 3-4 years, just after COVID, there was a fatigue that came with volunteering, right? On one end, you had people saying, no, but this is my time, I need to get remunerated for my time. And then on the other side, you get, corporates and kind of taking advantage of that volunteer word and kind of taking advantage of people's time, and maybe, for lack of a better word, the desperation for wanting to participate. So they'd use that word to kind of void of being responsible for remunerating people. How have you brought more excitement around volunteering? I mean, volunteering, it's you're literally giving your time, your energy, your effort, your main resources, with nothing in return, essentially, right? Nothing monetary in return. And the demand for monetary returns has increased over the last few years. So how has the organization done that, and especially with an initiative like today?
Okay, so I think to actually do anything, it's purpose, right? What is the purpose? Why are you doing this? So the ASEZ WAO itself is established, inspired by the chairwoman, Zangilja. So she inspires the members across the world because of what she represents and what she stands for. She's a woman, she's a mother, so she always promotes that we must do things with the love of a mother. For instance, like her teachings is giving love is better than receiving love. Serving is better than being served. Arrogance comes from a mind full of complaint and all those things. So all those teachings, they make us better people, not thinking about ourselves, but thinking about what is it that we can do for others and the impact that it can have. So even me, myself, it changed me as a young person to think outwardly and how is it that I can contribute to society, It has educated me more, and since I've participated in these things, I could see actually that as one family, as it says, we are one family, we can do more. So this resonates not only here but across the world. And ever since we participated, we've seen young people make a change. For instance, there was a zero plastic by 2040 youth forum. We invited the minister there, Sindisiwe Chukunga. She's for the Department of Youth, Women and People with Disability. So her words were encouraging also, because it wasn't just like a talk show, it wasn't just like a day of speeches and stuff, but she was also inspired to see, actually, I didn't know that you guys existed, etc. And also even us as members, we were surprised actually what we've done over the years, because we're just doing it like all over the country, etc. But when we saw, actually, I was also inspired, wow, and proud to be part of this organization, because you're just doing it over the years, but the impact that it has had. So as I'm saying, to serve is better than being served, giving love is better than give love, the purpose, because also like the International We Love You Foundation, right? ASEZ WAO. ASEZ WAO. ASEZ WAO has been recognized all over the world. In Europe is the UK Queen's Award, the Green Apple Environment Award. In North America is the US Presidential Award. South America, there's a presidential award from Brazil, Peru also. In Asia, South Korea. But here in Africa, there hasn't been any award, As you're saying, like after COVID, people were fatigued, whatever. So we are trying to bring that purpose to say that if people understand what it means to volunteer, not just to be exploited, but to create an impact. So we did make submissions to the national order, so that people can be aware also that there are organizations that volunteer. We've made we made a proposal for the national award, the Baobab, and also the Friends of OR Tambo, so that at least even in Africa there can be recognition. And it's not just a talk shop. Even now, 250 young adult workers will be coming to South Africa. They'll be hosted like now in this month of November to participate more, to see what they can do, to volunteer, and also to spread the message of volunteerism. They're coming from all over the African countries, SADC countries, 200 members from all the SADC countries, Botswana, Mozambique, Lesotho, all the way to Angola. So they'll be coming here. So if anyone wants to come and pop by and see what we do, we are willing to participate, you know. Even a few weeks ago, I think 2 weeks ago, the DFFE, we've been having conversation with the office of the minister there. Tutuzilo Maseko promised that she wants us to get involved to plant trees at Nasrec as part of the G20 legacy. So it'd be great if we have all these people from the African continent to participate in that as well. So as you're saying, it was allowed because there was no sense of purpose. But we believe with this purpose inspired from the chairwoman herself, Zangilcha, we can do more, man, even here on this continent of Africa, starting here in this month of the G20, etc.
I'm really inspired by the We Are One family, and I'll tell you why. You said it's a Christian organization, right?
Yes.
Young adult workers of
Young
the Church
adult.
of God.
Yeah. So, and just hear me out with this, right? I was in Thailand a few weeks ago, and one of the things that we did when we walked into the temple was we had to make an offering before you asked for something, right? When you walk into, for example, in African spirituality in Dumbin, before you walk in, you have to make an offering. So I just find it very interesting in multiple religious homes and houses, we speak about the act of servanthood before anything else. So the fatigue of volunteering, you know, it must be something from the other side of Christianity, because in every religion we speak about serving. There must be a sense of servanthood and volunteering, and I enjoy what you guys are doing, and I really think that the We Are One family is acting on that, because as much as yes it is a Christian organization, but I feel like everyone has a sense of belonging where these initiatives are placed. You know, I think it's beautiful what you guys are doing, and you really are acting it. You know, in the Bible it speaks about how you have to almost act like the Word of God. You should not speak about the Word of God, but be the Word of God, right? And I like that this organization is doing that. Where can we join? How do we participate? I know that collaboration is a very big deal. You guys are collaborating with government departments. So how do people join this amazing initiative?
So we do have a website, ASEZWAO.org. We usually post our activities in the past and what we are planning to do in the future in that website. And we are in the Johannesburg branch. We are stationed in 69 Richmond Avenue. Anyone who wants to understand about our work or join our future works is free to pop in anytime. But as I say, specifically also for today, when we are partnering with the councillors, usually they broadcast in their WhatsApp groups and in whatnot about whereabout we will be doing our volunteer works. So anyone who wants to join is free to enter through those channels, either on our website or visiting us directly, or even in those WhatsApp groups with the councillor.
Yeah, you can't miss us. We're opposite the UJ Business School.
Okay.
Main road. You can't miss us there. Yeah.
It's just down the road.
Yes.
No, the reason why I'm asking is because I know that a lot of organizations want to take part in these things. You know, they want to participate. They want to volunteer. They want to do good. You know, I think a lot of us are running to the likes of chamomile or alcohol to go to sleep at night. But sometimes an initiative like this is what puts you to bed. You know, 100%. So I really appreciate what you guys are doing. Today's a big day, and the G20 will remember you, and all the best. May God be with you.
Thank you.
Amazing stuff. It is a 6:46 Central African time right here on the Oasis.
Download the SABC app and take Channel Africa with you everywhere you go.